Welcome everybody, welcome back to Homestead Heart. And today you all, we are doing a taste test. I have made some modifications, or a modification actually, to my home canned evaporated milk, okay? Now, just to clarify, right, because a lot of you asked some questions with the, in your emails about does it actually taste like the evaporated milk that you buy in the can? So that's a question that we're going to answer today, okay? But also, you all, the process for evaporated milk is very different from what we're doing, okay? So if you're thinking about the evaporation process when it comes to making evaporated milk, this is different from that, okay? Remember, we're canning, okay? So this is going to be as close to that evaporated process that I am going to get at this time. I will be doing more tests on this, hopefully in the future, to see about the evaporation process when it comes to this milk, all right? But you all, if you have not had a chance to see that video where I actually can the milk, I will either post it in the cards or I will put it at the end of this video, okay? Now, let's talk about this. Whoops, had to back up a little. So, the first thing, you all, is the milk. Remember that when I initially did the first batch this year for the evaporated milk, I did it on the 19th of September, okay? And this is that milk. All right, now I did 18 pints of that milk, okay? I am already down to 9 pints from this batch because I've been using it a lot. Soups, pies, I've been using it, okay? I love it. I never go through my milk that fast, but I've been using a lot of it lately, you all. So I had to start another batch, okay? All right, so this one was from the 19th, okay? Now, this particular batch that I'm going to show you here, I know y'all probably can't see all of this. Sit this here. This particular batch I did on the 26th of September, all right? Now, what's the difference between the batch on the 19th and the batch on the 26th? When I canned this milk, I processed this milk for 15 minutes, okay? It tasted fantastic. I love it, all right? I love it. I made my husband's favorite pies with this milk. He loved it. He couldn't even, there was no difference than the milk in the can and what I used here. Well, maybe one difference, and we're going to talk about that too, all right? Well, I hope I don't forget. All right, y'all. So, what's the difference between these two? This milk I processed for 15 minutes, all right? The modification that I made was the processing time. I wanted to just see if I can get a deeper, richer, evaporated milk flavor. Yeah. So, instead of processing this one for 15 minutes, I doubled the processing time. All right, yeah. Calm down, calm down, calm down. I doubled the processing time. So I processed this batch for 30 minutes. I know what this tastes like. Don't know what this tastes like. We're going to find out together, all right? So I'm going to readjust the camera so that you can see, but you all, we're going to do this together, okay? I can't edit this video. I'm having some technical difficulties, so you're gonna have to bear with me while I do these adjustments, okay? Stay with your girl. It's all right. Stay with your girl. Stay with me. See? Wasn't even that big of a deal. All right. So, you all, I have here my can opener. I'm going to pop the lid on this first jar here. Okay. Come on. I think oh. Okay. Oops. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it did. Okay. All right. Now this is the one from the 19th. Right here. I'm going to go ahead and open the one from the 26th. I know, I got to get one of those little jar opener thingamajigs, right? And this is the one from the 26th, okay? Now, they look a little different. 26. Oh man, I don't know if y'all going to be able to really get the full effect of that, you all. You're going to have to take my word for it that okay, you're going to have to take my word for it that the one from the 26th is a lot darker than the one from the 19th, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and taste the one from the 19th. And you can see, like, it's not as thick. Like if you was to buy the milk, evaporated milk in the can, it's not as thick, okay? Look at there. All right? It's the flavor. Let's see. So, yeah, that does give you that evaporated milk flavor, right? But now I'm going to go to the one that was processed for 30 minutes. And this one is a little thicker. Okay, it is a little bit thicker and it is a lot darker than that one, okay? But it's all about the flavor. Here we go. That one does taste more like evaporated milk. The one with the 30-minute processing time does taste a little bit more like evaporated milk than the one with the 15-minute processing time. Now, I'm telling you now, don't increase your processing time just yet to 30 minutes, all right? Because I'm actually not done here, all right? I'm going to do 2 more tests with this. One, because this is 30 minutes. So now I'm actually going to my next batch. I am going to increase the processing time to 45 minutes. Might be even a little bit longer because of what I'm going for, okay? But we're going to see, because I really want a deeper evaporated milk flavor. Not that these are not delicious, okay? But I'm trying to get as close as I can to what we're familiar with in that can. It's a lot thicker, right? Because of that whole evaporation process, all right? But if we just went with the taste alone is good, okay? There's nothing wrong with the taste. It reminds you of evaporated milk. That's all this flavor profile gives me, is the evaporated milk that I'm used to growing up, okay? If I was just tasting this not knowing that it was just canned milk that was home canned, I wouldn't know. The only difference would be is that it is not as thick, all right? It's a lot thinner, but the flavor is great, all right? So, you all, that's what I think I'm going to do next, is increase the processing time. Now, if I was to just do this again just because I needed some more milk on the shelf, I wouldn't do 15 minutes. I would go ahead and do the 30 minutes because I'm pleased with this, okay? But I'm not done with my taste test. I'm not done with my experimentation. 15 is good. To me, 30 is better. But we're going to push this a little bit further. And you can probably see it through the jar. I don't know if you can or can't. This one is darker than that one, okay? So, I like both of these. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use both of those. I'm getting ready to make some cream of potato and broccoli soup for dinner. Yes, I am. And I'm going to use both of those. That's going to come in handy. Oh, yeah. It's going to be good. All right, y'all. So, I just wanted to share that with you and to answer the question, how long does it last on the shelf? Let me fix this camera. I can stop squatting down. Okay, how long does it last on the shelf? That's going to depend on you, really, okay? Because y'all, storage plays such an important role with how long your foods last, right? Some people will say, I've only been able to keep it for 6 months, where some people have kept it for 2 years, 3 years even. You know, it depends so much on how you store it. Remember, when it comes to our canned foods, put this on here because I know myself. This milk will be everywhere if I don't hear her put this lid on here. And I dropped one on the floor. That's all right. I got one right here because I'm about to do some candy. So anyway, you all. Okay. So, those are okay. I know myself. Keep them separate from these back here, right? But it depends so much on how you store your foods, y'all. I'm telling you. Cool place, okay? Temperatures ranging between 50 and 70 degrees is your sweet spot. That's where you need to be if you want your foods to last a long time. You don't want there to be extreme variations in your temperature. You don't want to be 35 degrees and then 80 degrees, you know, from 30-something degrees in the winter to 80-something degrees in the summer. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of lids popped as a result of that, because it does have an effect on the seal staying in place. It does have an effect on how long your food storage lasts, even if your seals stay in place. So you want to make sure you keep your food stored between 50 and 70 degrees. That is the sweet spot of temperatures for that long-term food storage. All right? So you all, it can last you as little as 30 days if it's not stored properly. Or it can last you several years if it's stored properly. Okay? Me, I'm telling you, I don't keep stuff like this because I use it. All right? I can it up to have it, but you all, I do use it. I use it. I told you I'm down to 9 from the first batch. That's how much I've been using it. And I'm about to use 2 more today to go in my soup. So since I was going to use it anyway, figured out, hey, may as well answer a few questions. And of course, I wanted to taste too, to see if there was going to be a difference. So I did choose one from the 26th of September as well. So you all, I hope that answered some of your questions about how long it lasts and temperature storage. What does it taste like? Is it exactly like the evaporated milk that you buy out of the store in the can? It's not, okay? Flavor-wise, yeah, in my opinion. Flavor-wise, yes. But the evaporation process for that milk that you get out of the store in the can is different, okay? They're just not putting milk in a jar or in a can and canning it. There's some steps in between all of that before it gets to that process, okay? So please know that I am well aware of that. And so I want you all to know as well, this is not 100% evaporated milk like what you would get out of the store. This is a modified version. But does it do the job? Very, very well. I'm very pleased with this. If I could never buy a can of evaporated milk again. This is me. If I could never buy another can of evaporated milk and I got this, I am perfectly fine with that. Yes, I am. All right. All right, you all. So, and by the way, because it is not as thick, I would absolutely love, like, to, I guess, just keep going with my experimentation, if you will, to see just how thick can I get it. That's not really even that important to me, but I guess it's just the curious side of me that wants to improve it if I can, right? So it's just like with canning the butter, you all. I did several things to get to that stage of canning butter for 75 minutes. It just wasn't a bam 75 minutes. I actually did lots of different steps and canning processes to get it to that point, to be confident in the product that I was putting on the shelf for my family. Okay, I never water bath canned it. It was always in the pressure canner, but I wanted to push it as far as I could without sacrificing the quality. All right, and so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing here. Remember, we're supposed to be scientists in our kitchens. That's the fun part. Anyway, y'all, I'm done. I just wanted to share this with you all, answer a few of your questions, and I hope it helps. I really, really, really do. All right, y'all, if you haven't done so already, please give our video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video that we upload to our channel. Thank y'all again for watching Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Y'all, we don't have no internet. No internet. Woo, we've had some storms come through here the last few days and we don't have internet. I'm just glad we got power. I'm going to see y'all in the next